Hello guys, and this time it's gonna be a turn for Loki here to show his build order, and it's gonna be a classical 430 where you can go for whatever you want, so either Heimdall or Forseti. I'm just gonna show you more about Heimdall because there is some small tips you can usually get, because Heimdall is more risky, I would say. So yeah, next two villager goes with the two first villager on the hunt with hunting dogs, of course. You don't wanna forget that. Then one villager on one ox card and one another villager on the gold. So usually, once you make your house with your ox card, you just go for some scouting. But since it's March, I know where is my hunt. But usually you want to find one extra spot of hunt, which I have already here, and you want another gold mine, so let's say it's this one. So then you can go on enemy base. Meanwhile, you just go for one villager, I mean on wood with one ox card right after, then you get instant dwarf. Try to pay attention to your Ursak to not die on the enemy TC. You bring back your pigs here. And I'm going all around enemy base, so yeah, these villagers go for the gold. I'm gonna put this one to the wood, and I'm gonna wait to get the gold for the next dwarf. Here we go. So yeah, now I have two on wood. I don't have to bother the wood anymore. Usually you should have been hunting here, so you should usually spy the hunt. But it's a computer, so yeah, let's not pay attention. So yeah, this one goes for the food. Got the third dwarf here. And since his gold mine is pretty forward, there is some hunt. Best placement for your temple should be probably here. So yeah, once you get after the third dwarf, you just wait to get the gold. Here we go. And then you add two more villagers on the food, so you end up with 7 on food. And you make one last dwarf, which is gonna make 7 on food, 2 on wood, but you're gonna switch this villager now, so you end up with 7, 4, and 4 with the last dwarf. And you're gonna be right in time to advance through Heimdall, and as you can see, it's gonna be slightly before 430, but usually sometimes people just messed up a few stuff, so I'm just gonna say 430. Advance for everyone. And yeah, it's important to know where to place your temple also. I'm making extra house because I know I will need them anyway. Then I'm making a dwarf. Thank you, Red. And yeah, you just auto-queue dwarf in your TC even before advancing, so you don't forget the dwarf. There's no need to go for his villager as long as you didn't up, because your SR does no damage. And then you just send them once you are ready to advance. So yeah, usually I keep the Ursak to make barracks, and I just get some pressure with my Aesir. And I mean, in a normal game it will be quite annoying here for your opponent, because he has a really unsafe gold mine here. Then you should probably focus these boars. Just keep the attention on this gold mine too. pay attention to your card here also. The wood is alright. You keep making dwarf. Just take down everything you can. I make Triax Man here because it gives you some nice pressure with the nice little range with your units. And the range could be really insane here because you can pressure easily a villager here, just from here, so yeah. Maybe this undermine would be great here for this tower if you wall the tower here, but well, it's computer, so it doesn't really matter anyway. And then I like to, as you can see, I forgot my house. But yeah, I like to end up with one Reading Cavalry, one Triax Man, and another barrack which gonna make earth here. And as soon as I have a really good gold income, I just end up with Reading Cavalry, Triax Man, earth here, and then the Enaya here. And the Enaya in early game is really solid units, even more in a rush, because it's just gonna boost all your army all day, and it tanks pretty well. It does also nice damage. So yeah, you can see here with Triax Man, it's easy to get pressure on that gold mine. Usually you just wanna pay attention to this gold mine, maybe potential one here. But yeah, here the point is just to gold star, to try to not forget the house, like I do actually. Here I'm gonna have 12 dwarfs, so it's gonna be time to stop them, making something else. As a gatherer, I get everything in one control group, and that's easy to just pressure your opponent. Let's stop that. Oh, forgot the house again. And yeah, let's start some Enaya, but it's gonna be over already. But yeah, of course, it's against a computer, so it looks really easy. And yeah, I guess that's all for me. Of course, you gotta adapt depending which unit your opponent will do. And yeah, like for example, if he has a lot of Murmillo to defend and some towers, but not in range exactly, for your Triax Man, you can spam mostly Triax Man on your barracks, so try to adapt your economy also. But yeah, that's all it is for me, I think, about Heimdall. Pretty much all the standard stuff. Usually also you wanna find you want to find all the gold mine and all the potential hunt that your opponent has, because most likely if you get big pressure like this map could do for your opponent, is gonna most likely just go for another hunt or another gold mine. So just don't hesitate to just scout with one unit and just to get the information on around his base, to know what's around his base, and if he gets villager, because if you just do pressure here and he's just getting safe gold and safe hunt, you might be able to just wreck your army, and at this point, if you just lose your main base, it means most likely you lost the game. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's all for basics of Heimdall Rush. So I hope you will enjoy, and I see you next time, guys.